Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. No direct primaries. Obaseki draws battle lines with Inec. Oshiomhole. Hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time we're reaching you today, the battle is getting fierce. Remember today, if you have not been following us, please, we will advise you to please like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can be getting up to date as it drops. This just dropped now. INEC issued a statement today saying they have no choice but to follow the NWC national chairman, who happens to be Adams Oshiomhole. NWC, the National Working Committee of APC. He said that is their constitution. They have no dealings with the governor directly. Their dealings is with the National Working Committee. And the National Working Committee is supposed to take a clue, with reference to what sort of primary mood the state will want to imbibe or want to use as a participation for their primaries. As we're hearing, according to what is reaching us from APC Edo State, was that NWC chairman by Adams Oshiomhole did not consult them or did not ask for their preference in what primary moods before they went ahead and stated to INEC that they will want the direct primary mood. For me, I don't have a problem with INEC. The problem is with APC to sort out their crisis and follow due process as it should be. Anyway, let's get into the news and get all the details. Breaking news: no direct primaries. Obaseki draws battle lines with Inec Oshiomhole. Hey, let's continue, my people. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has insisted that there will be no direct primaries in the state. He stressed that only indirect could hold in the state in accordance with the rule of gazetted in newspaper on Friday. The new rule plainly reads that in respect of political gathering for the purpose of conducting primaries for any of the parties desired to field candidates in the forthcoming global national exam, gathering of more than 20 persons may not be allowed, subject to the written approval of the governor. If such gathering do not exceed 5,000 persons hold in Benin City and in a single facility with a large seating capacity of not less than 10,000 persons are provided with adequate health, safety, and sanitizing facilities in accordance and compliance with COVID-19 response with social distancing policy, hand washing, and proper use of face masks fully observed. However, the governor, who spoke through his special advisor on media and communication strategy, Curtis Osage, on Saturday said the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 has said in its briefing that states should manage the pandemic through measures unique to their states. He added that on the basis of that, we have deployed this measure in Edo State. The rule has been gladed, and so direct primaries cannot hold as far as as far as the regulation is concerned. So it has to be indirect in order for the working in order to be working in line with the existing rules stipulated in the states. The only mode of primaries that is permitted according to that law is indirect, and we believe it is correct to do so because for that purpose alone, we will use just one location, and you can deploy all agents of government responsible for ensuring compliance with the protocol. Reacting to the national chairman of the party, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole's letter to INEC that the party will use a direct primary mode of primary, Osage said he can Right. And the fact that he wrote does not mean that is what is going to happen. The rule has been followed. Don't forget that the first responsibility of a governor is to protect the lives and property of the people in her state. However, when contacted, the Independent National Electoral Commissioner, Festus Okoye, said the commission rules, regulations, and laws allows it only to relate with the national chairman and national secretary of the political party. Festus Okoye insisted that the decision of the party chairman will be followed. My people, the war don't start. Hey, remember today you heard the Inec chairman who is insisting that this is what the rule says, that they have no dealings with the state governor, especially if he's contesting. Yes, they have no dealing with the state governor. They don't have any dealing with the state governor at all. Who they have dealings with is the National Working Committee chairman or publicity secretary of the party. So INEC is not supposed to relate directly with anybody contesting in the election or the race. So this whole thing boils down to what we call misunderstanding. When understanding is removed from a matter, what happens is a misunderstanding. So, what begins to happen with the people is that there is miscommunication. One is saying, "Get me a cup of water." The other one is hearing, "I will slap you," and is wondering, "Why would you slap me?" This one is seeing a frown face, and that one is saying, "Why are you frowning? I only said get me a cup of water." You see that scenario, the scenario I just painted. Yes, that is what misunderstanding leads to. Nobody is hearing the other person. A is saying go. B is hearing. If you I'm gonna smack your face, and is wondering, why are you smacking my face? And this one is wondering, I said you should go. Why are you still standing and having a frown face? That is what happened in a case of misunderstanding. Nobody, no party moves forward. Everybody is held back. Why? This one is thinking something else, the other one is thinking something else, and there is counter and there is attack and counter attack because why? They are not hearing each other. Nobody's listening to the other person. Everybody is fighting for their own stake and their own rights. Adams Oshiomhole has insisted, as the National Working Committee chairman, APC national chairman, that the mode of primary that will be used in Edo State, Ondo has not been slated because Ondo is still for next month, is the direct primary method. Now, the governor of the state is saying, in accordance, his fight and his words is in accordance with with COVID-19, there is supposed to be social distancing, hand sanitizers, everything has to be in place for there to be a proper primaries in accordance with what is happening now as at today 2020 with relation to coronavirus. INEC chairman is saying, I cannot obey the governor. I have to obey NWC INEC rules, which says relates with the party chairman. Edo State APC is saying Adams Oshiomhole is misquoting us. According to our constitution, Adams Oshiomhole is supposed to get a cue from us saying we would have come to him, written to him to say, Oga, we want to use the direct or in primary or indirect for the primaries. Then he is to feed back to the national committee and put it into writing. Edo State has accepted direct, or they've come to us to say they are abiding and taking on board direct or indirect. Now, with that information, NWC is supposed to now write officially through his public relation officer to INEC to say Edo State has chosen this method. That is what we're going to abide by. But guess what? Where there is misunderstanding, nobody is moving forward. Everybody is fighting. Nobody is seeing that the other person is bleeding and is almost bleeding out and is going to die soon. People, we must stop misunderstanding. If Edo State is going to be a great state, if Edo State will experience any meaningful progress, development, and moving ahead, We have to embrace peace. At some point, Adams Oshiomhole and Godwin Obaseki have to resolve their crisis. And whatever is happening to them must not be boiled down to the people of Edo State who deserve good and better governance. My people, now the matter be this so. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to leave us a comment, like, and share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.